everyone. Good morning. It's 11 o'clock Pacific time, Wednesday, and I am doing let's see if I pop up here. Oh yeah, there I am. Good. Hi everyone. It's Dallas Piana from Coaching Scaling Secrets and Strategies. I'm glad to be here today. It is a beautiful fall day here in Portland, Oregon. Everything finally, just in the last 2 days, everything that was green now is yellow or orange. So we are definitely in the up to the peak, now coming on to the other side of fall. So if you're just hopping on here, say hi, tell me where you're calling in from, and have all the leaves fallen off your trees. So Jill, hi, how are you? So 19 means it's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock London time. That's military time. I used to know military time really well when I was working in a burn unit. We used, as a nurse, everything in the hospital was in military time. So, but I just had to calculate it. Hey, Spirit. You're welcome for the invite. It's good to see you again. Absolutely. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you too. Okay, you guys, so let's get going. So, and anyone else jumping in here, just tell me where you're calling from. Hi, Fiona from Ireland. Wow, good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a long time. Wonderful, you guys. All right, so this is what it's about, right? You saw the title of the invite. 9 out of 10 new coaches do not know how to get clients using Facebook, okay? And so you know, you're not alone. You are not alone. Okay, how can you expect yourself to understand marketing and sales on this thing called Facebook? I mean, you can't. You are an expert and very competent in what you do and how you deliver and how you create the transformation of your clients from point A to point B. This way of how to get clients on Facebook is another skill that you need to learn. Okay, and we're going to go over them today. And I'm going to give you, what you have to learn throughout each one of the 4 areas. There's really 4 areas that are big, the major areas that you need to master. And within each four of the areas, there are components or things you need to be doing. Okay. So first of all, the number one is you need to grow your audience. Okay, and I'm going to come back and talk about the details of this in a minute. So grow your audience. You may have heard it also called attraction marketing, attracting an audience, lead generation. Remember, if you were on my workshop, it starts off with the stranger, and how do you move the stranger towards you? It jumps towards you. So it's called lead generation. Warm up the lead, get the warm from a cold lead, cold prospect, stranger, to someone that wants to work with you. So you're moving people towards you. So the first thing is, obviously, you want to grow your audience. You want to get people over into your space. The next, number 2, is Silver Springs, Maryland. MD is Maryland, Spirit. Number 2 is nurture your audience. Okay, so once you get them over into your space, now you have to take care of them. You have to nurture them. We'll talk a little bit about what that is. The third area that you need to master is how do you move them from nurturing them to converting them to a sale. Okay, and there's a whole process that you need to master with that. And then the last area is delivering your program of which to retain clients from or to get great testimonials. And if you were in the workshop in the bonus section, I did a whole, 20 minutes, half hour on testimonials and how they're gold, and you need to start collecting them, okay, as you're working with people, and use them as part of your marketing strategy. Okay, so let's go back and talk about growing your audience. So it's growing your audience, attraction marketing, attracting an audience, lead generation. These are all words of growing your audience. The idea is you first need to know exactly who your ideal client is. Who are you selling to? Okay? What problems are you solving? Okay? And you even want to back up a little bit and make sure that there is a market of which to sell to. Okay, I've just had this morning 2 conversations with 2 people about them actually going ahead and setting up this incredible program and wasting so many months of energy setting it all up, and nobody bought it. Okay, nobody bought the transformation that they thought everybody wanted. Okay, so you really want to backpedal, and before you even start to grow an audience, is find out if the problem you solve, there's a market for it. So what do I mean by that? Market for it. Are people willing to pay you money for the solution because they have the problem? So also, if we look at it, people have problems and they don't want the solution. Okay? They don't want to pay for a solution. So you want to definitely test your market out, okay, and ask tons of questions around it. Another way to look at this is you want to see what is already out there on the market that is kind of similar to what you do, and somebody is making money from it. Okay, so then you can also see there is a market for it. Okay, so you want to get in there and look at your competitors and see what they're selling, at what price point, and how much are they selling, and that sort of thing. Okay, so you definitely want to know if there's a market before you even start growing your audience. But if, let's say there is a market, right? So you're now going to start growing your audience, and you're going to start inviting them over into your space because it's in your space, right? That they see who you are, what you do, and you start then nurturing them and building a relationship with people to gain the trust from them. Okay? So it's just like you're inviting people into your house. They walk into your house, okay, which is your Facebook space. Now you are going to serve them a drink, some cookies, a sandwich. You're going to find out what do they need, what will make them comfortable, what are they struggling with, what are their problems, how can you help, okay? And you, with your content, you are actually putting out there solving problems, okay? You want to be solving problems with your content. And you want to show people in your content, by nurturing them, how you are different from somebody else, okay? For instance, you know, my program is from end to end. You start here in the very beginning, and we take you all the way through everything you need to get to selling your program and getting a client, okay? And all the things in between, okay? Many people just sell a portion of what my program is. They will just sell how to create a lead magnet, how to set up an email system, how to do email marketing. Some people will just teach content marketing. Okay, how to create content, how to create 30 days of content, how to create 365 days of content, which is crazy. But there are programs out there or courses out there that sell the pieces of the puzzle and not the whole Megillah. Okay, so that's where I am different. So you got to look at how are you different from other people out there in the market, and that's another nurturing. You're nurturing people when you find out what they need, right? That you actually are providing it for them, okay? And that's in your program, for sure. Is this making sense? And you're starting to develop relationships with people. So all of you that are on here, all of you, I've had a private conversation with. I have had a conversation with you in Messenger. I have found out where you're at with your business. I know exactly where you're at in your business and what you need to move forward. And so a lot of my content is around that, so that I'm providing you with information to help you move forward. So as I'm nurturing you, you are seeing I am competent to deliver, okay? Now, most people, when you provide your content out there and you provide solutions, they're not going to implement. They may implement, 1% of what you teach, okay? Because remember, most people are on their phone and they're scrolling, they're reading quickly, they're jumping through a post, and then they're moving on. So you're planting a seed through your content. That's how you're nurturing. And there are ways, not only with your content, but all the different ways of connecting with people and having a contact with someone, so that you are in you are holding space for them so that when they're ready, you'll start to qualify them and move into converting your audience into clients, okay? And that is a whole different process or system that you need to put in place, okay? So basically what my content does, what my lives do, is breaking down all of the objections people have so that when we actually get on a sales call, you're ready to buy. I am qualifying people in Messenger. You know, what is your problem? How long have you had the problem? Do you want to move forward? Are you stuck? How urgent is this? Are you willing to pay for services to move forward with to find the solution to the problem? These are all things I am doing. So by the time we get on a call, and my calls are sales calls, they're not free calls, unless I'm actually offering a free call, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but that the people are ready to buy. They have credit card in hand, ready to buy. So I've done everything up to this point, okay? I have qualified people in Messenger, okay? And that's what I'm doing. So I'm sifting and sorting through people that are moving into my space to see where they are and how serious and what kind of priority they have to actually building a business online on Facebook and getting clients, okay? Now, I do free calls. I offered, one as a bonus in my workshop, and that was great. But sometimes when I advocate free calls, but only in the beginning in order to get a testimonial, to build up your testimonials if you have none. Okay. Other than that, I do not give free calls. Okay. I may do a free audit where I share something, or I'll audit your page, your Facebook page, but I let everybody see what I'm doing. Okay. But I don't do any more free things anymore. Okay, time is too precious. You should know by the time you and I get on the phone, you're ready to go. You're ready to buy. And that's what you want to be doing with your clients too. So you still, even though you're having the conversation with someone today about working with you and getting their credit card, you're still growing your audience, you're nurturing your audience, you're creating relationships with people, you're finding out who they are, you're reaching out to them and having conversations with them in Messenger, okay? I do not spend time on a phone call. Everything can be done in Messenger, and then so when we do get on a sales call, it is a sales call, and people are ready to hand over their credit card. Hi, Bonita from Detroit. Leaves are changing colors. Yeah, beautiful. Masipo, hi, from South Africa. Christina's from South Africa too. Catherine is on. Charleston, South Carolina, beautiful area. You have a gorgeous fall, right? Let's see. Hi, Roxy. Okay, yeah, people definitely have the problem but are not willing to invest in themselves. They want cheap rather than quality. So that you should stop right there in your tracks. If you are not getting anyone willing to pay for your program or what you're delivering, you need to switch it up, okay? Don't move forward anymore. You're wasting your time. If you don't have an audience or a market to sell to, stop. Switch niches. Switch. You need to switch. I'm telling you now, switch. Or you're not solving the right problems. Or people are not in enough pain, or they're not tired and sick of where they are at, that they're not willing to pay money for the solution. Okay? So that's telling you, ding, 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 there's no market. Don't stay in that niche. Move on. Try something else on. I can't stress that enough, you guys. Can't stress it enough. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Catherine. People make assumptions, and that's where we go wrong. Okay. Making sense. I love a comprehensive program. It just makes sense in a way to get dollars faster. Yeah, I think we're all sick and tired of piecemeal courses, right? I think, at least for me, I have bought, I can't tell you how many pieces of the puzzle of how to do something, and I never could figure out until, over the last couple of years, how it all, how you put it all together, okay? So when I finally figured out how to put it all together, that's what I'm selling, okay? Is the complete package from starting point, deciding if there is a market, who's your ideal client, to actually selling and launching a program and selling and then delivery of your program. So that is significant, and I urge you all to create things of that magnitude, okay? You'll get so much more satisfaction. You'll have people actually want a program rather than courses right now. I think we're all sick of courses. If you know also courses, you take a course, you're on your own, you get halfway through a course, and what happens? You have a question. There's no one to ask. There's no support system. There's no accessibility to the course creator. Okay, so in a group coaching program or a program where you have a connection with the program leader or designer or the host, is that you have accessibility to ask questions, and you want to make sure that that's built in. That's what people want, so make sure you have that in your program development. The other thing, okay, so we talked about growing your audience, nurturing your audience, and all the different ways to nurture your audience. It's not just with content, okay? It's welcoming them, it's asking questions, it's getting them into the DMs and finding out more about them and having relationships with them and finding out who they are and where they're at with their business. Or with, for me, it's business, but for most of you out there is where are they in their health? Where are they stuck with losing weight? Where are they stuck having the relationship of their dreams, or financial security, or whatever it is your niche of expertise. You want to find out where people are stuck and if you have the solution to move them forward. Okay, I can't stress that enough. You definitely want to find out, and if they're willing to pay, right? Then we move into the whole qualifying people, moving them over into to see if they are a good fit for your program before you get them on a sales call with you. And also throughout your content, you want to be showcasing how you help people, okay? And providing invitations for people to work with you, all right? You want people to know exactly where to go to find out or to read how you help someone, how you move people from A to B, how you help people to get the result, the outcome, the benefit, okay? You don't want people to only have to wait to get on a phone call to figure out how you help. You actually want it out there so they can read it without you hovering over them, okay? Don't we, when we buy something, go look at reviews, go look at, what is it that the person can provide, check out their website. Don't we read it in a post, how you can help? The worst thing is to write at the bottom of a post is DM me if you want to know more. Nobody's going to DM you to want to do more, because that is, we're all kind of like, know that that is like a sales call, and we're not ready. We need to find out. We need to test you out and see if you are the one for us. And if we read how you help people, what your invitation is to work with you, then that would be easier for me. If I see it enough time, even in email and in post, scattered throughout the month, and I'm watching you, and I'm saying, yeah, I kind of like what the results are if I work with her, or what are the benefits I want to get out. Is she going to help me fix my problem? Okay? People want to read that privately in their own space rather than hear it on a call. And that also frees you up so that you're not spending hours trying to explain your program on a call. Okay? So you want to make sure that it's integrated into your posts. Not all the time, scattered in here and there. So a good rule is 1 every 8, or 1 every 5. Okay, so you would provide an invitation to work with you with details of how you provide, how you do it, what are the results you provide, what are the benefits working with you, things like that. Okay, the other things about delivering and over delivering your program is the clients that you work with that actually get results are going to be your advocates. They're going to be your ambassadors. They're going to be out there referring people to you. Okay, a referral is gold. Okay, they're more likely to say yes, I'll work with you. Okay, they also will leave you great testimonials. Okay, testimonials are great to sprinkle into Facebook and to show that people are getting results with you. Okay, so you definitely want to be collecting those as people move through your program. And if you saw in my bonus training, you want to be collecting testimonials or reviews during the whole journey of working with you, not just the end, but as people are clicking through and having transformations and hitting milestones along their journey working with you, you want to get snapshots of that, what their experience of working with you are at those times, and use those for marketing your program. Okay? This is gold. This is gold. Okay? So you want these people, your clients, to be your ambassadors of your program. All right. So those are 4 areas you want to definitely master to be able to get clients on Facebook. So, hi Heather. Nice to see you here. Who else? Do you guys have any more questions? I don't want to stay too long on here. Hold on. I see something. Yeah. Well, Christine, I'm assuming this is all in the group rather than on the personal page. Well, no. Remember, if you were in the workshop, you starting out, where are your ideal clients, right? They're strangers. They're over hovering in other big groups or people's business pages, right? So when you invite them to be a friend, they are first going to make their first stop is on your personal page, right? That's the first stop. So personal page. So you want to have your personal page optimized, ready to go, displaying yourself and your billboard of who you help and what you do, right? And have content there. And then from there, you're going to invite people into your group. Yes, you want to move people into the group because that's where more of your great content and problem solving is going to happen. But you definitely want to have things, content, and start to get know people when they hit your personal page. Yeah, you want to ask clients permission first to use testimonials. Well, if they're leaving you a testimony, so first of all, people just don't leave testimonials generally. You've got to ask for a testimonial. You have to ask for a review, okay? And once they say, oh, of course, that is the green light that you can use their words or their video testimonial or however they provide you with the testimonial. That's the permission to go ahead and use it and scatter it throughout your Facebook, okay, to show other people that are considering working with you that there is social proof that your program works, okay? There's nothing better than a testimonial. Verifies you, gives you credibility, social proof that your program works, okay? And that there actually is a transformation that takes place. No mention of fees, exactly, on the personal page. No. You can do it over in the group, that's fine, okay, but not on the personal page, because one of the rules of Facebook is that we can't turn our Facebook personal page into a business sales page, okay? So we can educate on there, we can inspire on there, we can motivate on there, we can provide a ton of content on there, testimonials, but no fees, your fees on your personal page. You can do that over on your group page for sure. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, okay, you guys. So I think that's all we have today, and let me know where you're at with mastering these 4 areas. Love to know more about that from you. You can actually just drop it in the comments below. Let me know. And yeah, definitely. I can make more videos around those areas where you're stuck. If you're stuck, let me know, and I'll definitely start making content around that area so to help you have some breakthroughs. All right, you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. All right, bye.